So you both appear in the revenge thriller The Island. How did your involvement come about? Because I heard on a podcast that Michael, you were the number one choice for director Sean Pino.
Well, yeah. Well, even before that, I believe the producer and who was also a director, but the producer Philippe Martinez, who wrote the movie, he wrote it with us in mind. So we were quite flattered. At first, we didn't know. We read the script and we were like, "Wow, this is dead on us." And then, the producer told us that he had studied us. He'd studied like interviews that we'd had, a good sense of who we were and our personalities, and he really liked our chemistry. So he got the movie written and greenlit, even though he had not been a fan of action movies for a while. He wanted to do action movies with Jean-Claude and all that type of stuff, but
he had been doing a lot of romantic kind of movies, comedies and stuff.
Yeah, so we were flattered that he chose to go back into the action realm with us.
There is a lot of action sequences in it, obviously. What was your favorite scene, both of you, to film?
Oh man, I loved filming the scene of us by the fire pit. It was a bit emotional, a little dramatic. That's kind of what I like doing a lot. So that was my favorite scene.
Yeah, I'm a big kid, so playing with the boys and kicking around in the little
the
bar scene with real fighters is just fun with me. Getting a chance to like do a scene with Jay Haran, who's a friend, who's he was a former MMA fighter and UFC fighter. So yeah, that's a love and a luxury for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, the director Sean is he's trained in martial arts as well. But both of you have got years of experience under your belts in this arena too. Are there any conflicting opinions on how any of the fight scenes would play out?
Well, yeah, it's always collaborative, and so the choreographer is Ron Balicki. He's been a long time martial artist and under one of the greats, a guy named Dan Inosanto, who was the same person who taught Bruce Lee the weapons. So that was Bruce Lee's teacher for weapons. That's so Bruce Lee and Ron had the same teacher. So that is a cachet that you can't compare to. So doing the weapons and being under the tutelage of Ron in the movie was a great opportunity.
Yeah, and you also, I saw a social media post. I think you just wrapped filming, and apparently a stuntman got punched in the face, but Michael, didn't you? I'm assuming it was you, Gillian, because you're pretty badass.
It was me. We were filming. It was late. We've been doing this scene over and over and over, take after take, and I just was a little tired. And on that last punch, I just kind of got him right there really hard, and I felt so bad, but he was like, "Oh my God, I get to go home and tell everybody I was punched by Gillian White." So he was a good sport about it.
So it wasn't the fact that he just like annoyed you at that point. It was like, I've had enough.
No, I felt so bad.
Now I spoke to you nearly 3 years ago for Take Back, and here we are again, obviously. And this is your 6th movie together. Obviously, working together must not be that much of a challenge, especially when you spend a month in such a location. What was it about working together that worked so well for the pair of you, especially on this film?
Well, we're best friends. So, who do you like to spend more time with more than your best friend? And it just works that, we're also help each other out, coach each other with the acting and helping each other learn lines. And it's just, it works out well. And we have great chemistry on screen. And I think a lot of people see that. So it just comes across very believable, whatever characters we're playing.
Yeah, and it's I did notice that a lot of the time it was obviously it was filmed in St. Kitts, Nevis, wasn't it?
Nevis,
That's never mentioned. It's only the island. Was that kind of quite confusing that you wanted to say where you were?
Yeah, I don't think there ever was an actual name of the island. It kind of just was very general, that we were on an island. I don't think they really wanted to say island we were on when we were filming.
Just in case you couldn't get the right, get the nice sunny island. Okay. I mean, I don't know why this stuck out to me, but one thing that stuck out was that there's the island cop, the villain, and you, Michael, have all got this deep, rumbling, gravelly voice going on when you spoke to each other. Is that a staple of playing these kind of hard man characters for you?
Not really. I think I just kind of have, it's my voice, you know. So it just happens to fall that way.
Okay, and lastly, will there ever be a time where you think, you know, it's time to hang up your action gloves and be a rom-com together?
Oh, that's funny you said that, because that's what we plan on doing this year.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, there's a romantic comedy we've been trying to work on for a while, and it more than likely looks like it might be done this year.
Yeah, and we also do a television show together called Kingdom Business. So we're romantic. We're romantically attached in that show.
He's a gospel music producer, and I'm his attorney. So there's no fighting on that show.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.